Welcome back to Mountain Connections. First off, we are going to focus on something that you can stream this weekend. Delilah is returning to the Oprah Winfrey Network. This is a show about women, jobs, relationships. It's empowering. It's also very relatable, very fun, very enjoyable. I recently spoke with star LaMonica Garrett all about his role in this great show. Let's take a look.
The second half of OWN's Southern saga, Delilah, is heating up, and joining us today is star in the show, LaMonica Garrett. LaMonica, thanks for being here with Park City Television.
Hey, thanks for having me.
So this is an incredible, dramatic, empowering drama on the Oprah Winfrey Network. Someone hasn't tuned in to Delilah yet. They're missing out, but just in case they haven't, tell us a little bit about where the series is at right now.
Pretty much, it's what happens to a friendship when two best friends are on opposite sides of a court case. They're both attorneys. One works for a big firm, one works for a smaller firm, and the case becomes personal. It's a whistleblower case, so conspiracy theory stuff involved, conspiracies, and it tests the fabric of their friendship. The woman that works for the high-powered law firm, she is trying to make partner. And the other one is a single mother, and she's juggling home life and career. And yeah, and that's where we are right now.
And you play Casey. Tell me a little bit more about your character.
Yeah, Casey's the deputy mayor of Charlotte. He's the fiance of Tamara, who works for the high-powered law firm. So he's there with her day in, day out, just seeing the effects that this case is having on her and our relationship. And, you know, she's trying to make partner, but she's also trying to keep her friendship intact. So, yeah, I'm hearing it from that side.
So I imagine Casey has to really careful about what he says and what he does during such really a time full of conflict for these two women.
Yeah, Casey is his best attributes are he's a good listener. He has to listen a lot and be, you know, patient and he listens a lot. So yeah, it's interesting.
And what do you enjoy the most about playing Casey? Or on the flip side, is there anything that's especially challenging playing this role?
You know, just being a part of the project as a whole, I really wanted to be a part. You know, I have a handful of women in my life who are single moms, and that storyline, it was just important for me to tell, or, you know, be a part of. And being at it from the other side, looking in with Tamara, you know, working on that side of the law or this case, it was interesting. You know, it was fascinating I've never played a mayor before either. So jumping into the politics of it all, especially after, you know, the climate we're in society right now, it's fun to do some research about it.
A lot that you need to consider, and you really do an incredible job. I'm curious a little bit about your background. You were a professional slam ball player before you became an actor. How did you become a professional slam ball player?
I played football in college, and I tried out in the NFL. It didn't work for me, and moved out to LA to pursue acting. And slam ball presented itself, and I still had that athletic kind of, you know, that edge that I didn't really fulfill to the fullest in football. So I said, you know what, I'll try slam ball for a little while, then I'll move into acting afterwards. And what happened was slam ball, I got my first acting credits with One Tree Hill. There was a storyline on One Tree Hill with slam ball integrated in it. And that was pretty much my break into the acting world. And yeah, I came back home and just my career started taking off from that point back in 2008, 2009.
I find it really inspiring that you wanted to act and that wasn't working out. And so you shifted gears and you went with the opportunity that was presented without looking back. And then sure enough, that brought you back around to what you really wanted to do. I think sometimes it can be so hard to shift gears like that.
Yeah, you take a step back, you let go of the steering wheel so hard, you know, you don't grip it, and you put the energy and focus in what you want to do, and, you know, God presents it to you.
And you're very busy. What else do you have going on? What are you looking forward to with the rest of 2021?
Right now, I'm working on a new series on Amazon. They haven't announced it yet, but it's an action series, and it's a pretty big one. So I look forward to talking about that once more is revealed. But that'll take up a good chunk of my 2021.
And anything else that you'd like viewers to know about Delilah as we continue to watch this intriguing series?
I just think there's a lot of women going through what Delilah is going through, juggling, the career and the at-home life as a single mom. And I think that just the realness and, I think people would gravitate towards that to see it. She's telling a lot of people's stories, and that in itself is enough to tune in.
Well, I love the show. Thank you so much for joining us today. Delilah airs Tuesdays on OWN. LaMonica Garrett, it's an absolute pleasure speaking with you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Have a great day.